All right, so I've gathered you guys here today to talk about AI and the effects that it has on um, the workforce, and I mean more specifically to my research, the FBI. But I just want to start off by like asking what you guys know about AI already, and what your uh, opinions on it are.
So
So I feel that AI is, you know, it's a good tool to help businesses, automate some processes. And I feel that AI could potentially take out some jobs.
Okay, yeah,
But I
that
feel, yeah, I
yeah,
feel
that's
like it's a
insightful.
double-edged sword.
For sure, for sure. That's I totally agree with that. Research definitely backs that up as well. Harrison, do you have any thoughts on like
yeah, so pretty
okay.
much like I'm going into computer science and like AI is like a big factor in that because like obviously you can code, so like it could take jobs maybe in the future, but like also it makes a lot of mistakes, so it's good to have people like Devin said, double-edged sword. It can solve the problems, but it can make a lot of mistakes, so that's why you need the human interaction, especially for my job of choice.
Right, yeah. That's a good point. That's one of the things I came across when I was researching as well is how um that is one of the main concerns of AI is that it will start taking over human automation and doing things for us. But it does have its flaws still, so there are things to address on that as well. So, in my research, let's just go over a few of the things that I found, and then we can like see you guys' opinion on it. Um, so, I mean, as you guys know, like jobs are already using artificial intelligence, and I mean, I know like me and you, we use it as tools for education as well, and things like that. So, but it isn't um, it isn't like foolproof like you guys said. Like it's good to still have a human brain um, to assess factors because AI can overlook it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
All right.
So
Um,
were you asking if you feel like it's a good thing to have like a mix?
uh, I would say that. Like, as of what you've seen in your life as of right now, do you think it's good to just go all in already, or do you think that there should be like a compromise?
I think there should be a compromise because I feel like we're in the early stages of AI right now, and I feel like things have to develop more. And if we went all in right now, things could, go wrong. So I feel like we just have to take it slowly.
Perfect, perfect. Any thoughts on that, Harrison?
Yeah, so I agree with what Devin said because like who knows how capable AI could get one day? Like it could backtrack information and have like info and stuff on just like anyone, you know? So I don't think we should go in all in on it yet. Like my boy Elon Musk, he just made the Neuralinks and stuff, and those are made of AI. So imagine having one of those in every single person. Like I feel like that's way too soon. We need to learn more about it before we get to like that level.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, so that actually segues into my next point. Um, that sorry, it segues into my next point that like AI can be used for malintent as well. So we need to be careful all that. Can you guys think of any ways that like you think AI can be used for harm?
Yeah. So like what I was saying, like the Neuralink stuff, like we don't know really. Like there's, it's been in like what I think like three people. We don't know the side effects, something like that going inside, like AI, it's like ability inside of somebody, like what it can do. Like it could like say deteriorate the brain or affect the brain, and then also like it's just like it's like bad.
You think AI is bad in general?
No, not in general, but like it can be bad if used in like the wrong hands.
Right, right, yes.
Like hackers, like Anonymous, the Russian
Perfect.
hacker.
Yeah.
Imagine AI in his hand, like a strong, capable one.
Yeah, and you do want to go into cybersecurity, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's actually like that's you hit the nail on the head with that one. Um, I was when I was researching, I found a podcast by Cameron Mallon. He's a criminal behavioralist, and he works in cybersecurity as well. Uh, so he said that we need to think about cybersecurity as not just hacking and malware, but there are other things um, like deepfakes and disinformation. Um, you guys are aware of what a deepfake is, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I
yeah,
have.
I've seen a lot of deepfakes.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it's gotten so prevalent that we see them like on Instagram now. Like, the people are making funny videos with these models that look exactly like the real person, but it's not actually happening.
Yeah,
So,
like if I may say, I saw a deepfake the other day of the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
I
Obviously they fought, and in the
yeah,
face-off they kissed. So just
yeah.
like
The
using
AI
AI
is
like
just
that.
it's crazy.
so they make silly things like that, of course, but like you can think about how it can also be used for malintent. Like you can frame
Mhm.
someone using a deep fake, and like it's getting to the point where it's very convincing. It's like your own word against your own word. So that's one of the main things we need to focus on as we move into that. Um, it seems like to me the positives do outweigh the negatives overall. Um,
I agree.
you do you guys agree with that, or do you think that?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, I agree.
I agree right now.
But I do think, like we touched on earlier, there should be a compromise. There should be human intervention because machines still make errors. Um, Despite its current flaws, it uses things like facial recognition. It has a collection of everything known to anyone on the internet. So I think putting it in the FBI, even if it's not the um, main tool that we use, I think it is still going to be very helpful in making the process efficient and quick. Um, One of the main things, to wrap it up, um, I'll just like that was a pro. A con is that um, the facial recognition itself isn't even perfect. Like sometimes it disregards race, uh, things like that. Like there was a court case in Canada, and the justice system failed to um, assess the person's race, and it led to a unfair judgment. So it's just things like that that make my point stand that there should be kind of like a double check, but at the same time, it can help us reach our goal quicker if we implement the tools that we have at hand. So, any thoughts on that while we wrap up?
I mean, it's just crazy the capabilities of AI. I've never been to Canada, so I don't know if they got a different AI system in other countries,
No,
but
I mean, AI is AI. Like it's the internet, the World Wide Web. So
oh yeah, I
that's
forgot
one thing.
Canada's there.
Yeah,
Well,
they have internet there.
well, okay, guys, yeah. So, but continue what you were saying though. Like you, you were talking about like the differences. What was that?
Like I just think it's like it's crazy how it can be used in different ways.
Mm,
Kind of just like what we've been saying.
right.
Like
Yeah.
like like those deep fakes, like it can be put inside of people with the Neuralink stuff. You can use it to cheat on homework, help you with your job. It's versatile. It's has longevity as well
It
because it's going to
does.
be around from a long time.
Yeah. We're only in the beginning stages of it for sure.
Yeah.
Devin, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. So, wait, did my controller die? Can you hear me? Okay. So what I think is that specific companies make AI right now, and usually they put in terms that they can't give out. So suppose you wanted to write, I don't know, how to rob a house, right? The developers of that don't allow you, like they don't allow the AI to give you information on that. But I feel as AI keeps, progressing and getting larger, people may be able to develop their own AI and get that information how to do sinister stuff. So I don't know. I feel like the regulation right now is pretty good.
If I may rebuttal what Mr. Devin just said, but who says someone doesn't develop an AI with malicious intent? That if you ask to rob a house, it tells you how.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like, but the main ones right now don't.
But how do we know there isn't secretive, like bad main ones? It's just the dark side of that
There
idea.
probably is, but I'm saying in fact not mainstream.
Like mainstream media?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mainstream for sure. Like things like ChatGPT or like Bing
Gemini.
AI, Gemini,
Copilot.
yeah, all these ones. I do agree with Devin on the fact that there are probably like backup programming to it to where you cannot ask things like that. But at the same time, am I share the perspective of Harrison as well, to where that people can, like, the more we know about it, the easier it's going to be for anyone to make their own. Therefore, it's easier to use it for ways that we do not want you to use it, and it's kind of just inevitable. So I think we should fight fire with fire and create a strategy of our own with artificial intelligence that is more powerful and that is more efficient.
I agree.
All right. Cool, cool. So thank you guys for talking with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Got you.
Got you, man.